U.S. President Donald Trump has said that there's no need for Russia's Vladimir Putin to be targeting civilian areas in the Ukraine. He has questioned whether Putin really wants to end the war. Where yesterday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and Trump met at the Vatican. It's their first face-to-face encounter since February's argumentative Oval Office showdown.
U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelenskyy met one-on-one while in Rome for the funeral of Pope Francis on Saturday. The two leaders spoke for about 15 minutes, leaning in close to each other with no aides around them, while seated in St. Peter's Basilica, according to Zelenskyy's office and images released by Kyiv and Washington. Zelenskyy spoke briefly about the meeting afterwards.
Really we had productive meeting. I don't want to go to a lot of details, if it's possible, because the questions, very sensitive questions on, of course, totally it's about how to bring peace.
On social media, the Ukrainian leader said the discussion with Trump could prove historic if results were achieved. After Pope Francis's funeral, Trump took a tough tone on Russian President Vladimir Putin. In a social media post he published while on Air Force One, Trump said there was no reason for Putin to be launching missiles into civilian areas over the last few days. Trump, referring to Putin, added, quote, "It makes me think that maybe he doesn't want to stop the war, and that secondary sanctions on Russia might be necessary." His post was a departure from his usual rhetoric, which has seen the toughest criticism directed at Zelenskyy. And it comes after 12 people were killed when a missile fired by Russia hit a Kyiv apartment block on Thursday.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
The meeting between Trump and Zelenskyy at the Vatican was their first since an angry encounter in the Oval Office in Washington in February. It comes at a critical time in negotiations, aimed at bringing an end to the fighting between Ukraine and Russia.